Oh boy, we're going to talk about this, you guys. Free-to-play friendly versus pay-to-win. Is Pokemon Masters a free-to-play friendly game, or is it a pay-to-win game? Now, I really struggled whether or not I was going to make a video talking about this subject, but I've seen so many comments from like the free-to-play side, and I've seen so many comments from the pay-to-win side. It's been kind of all over the place, and so in this video, what I want to do is try to have a good discussion with a lot of you guys. Now, I know there are going to be people that are just going to go straight to the comments and say, this game's pay-to-win, and not say why, or this game is totally free to play, and then not say why. So I'm going to try to be as neutral as I possibly can to make this video to be as informative to a lot of new people that may be joining the game, a lot of people that may want to see, is the game free to play friendly, or is it a heavy pay to win game? So what we're going to do is we're going to break down all the different monetization stuff that's going on in this game, have some discussions down below in the comments, give you guys some of my personal thoughts, but I'm going to try to be as neutral as I possibly can when we go through and discuss a lot of these things. But before we do that, I do want to let you know this is my personal opinion on the game, right here up front in a single sentence. I do believe this game is free-to-play friendly. However, I don't agree with their monetization models currently. That is my opinion. There you go. I've given it to you guys. Now get it out of the way and let's go ahead and talk about this game. Now, first up, free-to-play friendly versus pay-to-win. Let's go ahead and actually break down what those terms mean. When I think of free-to-play friendly, basically what I think of is, am I able to beat the content in this game without spending any money? And then pay-to-win, do I have an advantage in this game over other players? That's a very key definition right there, an advantage over other players. I had to go online, look up a couple different definitions, but that's the one I'm kind of sticking with right now. So let's go ahead and answer the first one. Can you beat all of the content in this game without spending any money? Absolutely. This game gives you a ton of free-to-play units. A lot of them are really great. I've seen a lot of people in Discord, I've seen a lot of people on Reddit and stuff share their free-to-play teams and how they've been able to go through and beat the game without spending any money. And personally, my favorite team in the game right now is ones that you get simply just by playing through the story without having to spend any gems. So, is the game free-to-play friendly? In terms of, can you beat the content without spending any money? Absolutely. Now let's talk about pay-to-win. Is this game pay-to-win? If I spend money in this game, will this game give me an advantage over other players? No, it won't. Let me explain why. Hold on. People are going to run to the bottom, but let me explain why as neutral as I possibly can. This game does not have any PvP in it, okay? So you're not competing against other players. You are competing against the content that's in the game. Now, if you do spend money in this game, will you have an advantage over the content in the game? Yes. Yes, you can. Specifically because there are some pretty great units that you can summon that can help you overcome challenges in the game a little bit easier than if you were to just simply play through the game using free-to-play units. But that mainly comes down to the type advantages of the Pokemon. And there are a lot of really great Pokemon that you can only summon for that the game doesn't give you for free, that you can use to easily overcome a lot of the different challenges in the game. But does that mean that the game is pay to win? Honestly, and this is not my opinion, it's more like pay to progress faster and pay to get units faster. Now, there are some things, now this part right here, this is my personal opinion, okay? When it comes to the monetization model of this game, I don't approve of it. Mainly two different reasons. If we go to the Sync Pair Scouts, now as of right now, I've already used the 3,000 gems to get the guaranteed 5-star summoning ticket. The downside though is you can only use paid gems. For a brand new game to launch, to invite people into the game, and then to lock down a launch event that you can only do by paying is pretty scummy. Okay, I don't agree with that. The other thing too is the definition between free gems and paid gems. I don't like it when games have the difference between paid gems and free gems. I think they should just get rid of it and just make it so a daily discount or no discount at all, you can simply just go through, play the game, and earn gems your own way, no matter how long it may take to then go through and summon. Now that's all my personal opinion when it comes to the monetization of this game. I don't like it. I don't like the difference between free gems, I don't like the difference between pay gems, and I do think the launching event of the specific banner only being able to be summoned using pay gems is not a good thing. Now, we have our first banner coming in a few hours as of the upload of this video for Blue and Pidgeot. Now, we don't know if that's going to be an exclusive paid banner or not. I really hope not, because if it does, that is going to be a huge blow to Pokemon Masters. So that's my discussion for you guys. Now, one of the last things I want to share with you, this is an opinion thing. This is separate from everything else when it comes to the model in this game, the being able to pay to get some better units, is there is one point in the game where you can pay money to summon more and more units that can kind of help progress your Pokemon, and that is over in the increased potential. Now, this is a really interesting system. Basically, what you can do is if you get these summoning tickets or these power-up tickets, you can use it to then level up your Pokemon. So let me go ahead and give you guys an example real quick with a 3-star. Now, I'm kind of working currently with Karina and Lucario. You can see I've got 2 of these 3-star power-ups. Now, in order to get these 3-star power-ups, you have to summon 5 copies of the same Pokemon. Once you do, you will then begin to get these star-up power-ups. Now, that's for any Pokemon. So let's say I go through and I get all of my copies for Lucario, all of them for Swanna, all of them for Tyranitar. For, let's say, every single Pokemon, I have all of them maxed up to 5, the 5 summons. And then moving forward, I'm just going to get those power-up tickets. Now, you don't have to use those power-up tickets for this specific Pokemon that you summon for. You can use it for any Pokemon that's on the same star rating of that ticket. So, for Lucario, I've got 2 3-star power-ups, which I may have gotten from other Pokemon that are 3 stars, okay? Now, moving forward, if I get 20 of those, I can then upgrade Lucario to 4-star, eventually 5-star, and then to max it out beyond that. But that's going to take a really long time. Now, as a well in the game, if you're going to be paying a ton of money for this game, you can get through this progression a lot easier. But honestly, is it worth it? I think it's going to take such a long time for this to benefit people that I can't really say it's a pay-to-win mechanic, only because, and here's the reason why, is if you really are spending a ton of money to summon as many units as you possibly can to get these power-ups, to then go through and power up your Pokemon, really the only people that it benefits is yourself to progress through a lot of the content faster, and anybody that you jump into co-op with. Because honestly, if I'm jumping into co-op and somebody has a powered up unit that does not have an advantage over me, that's an advantage for everyone on the team. So, do I think the game, this is my personal opinion again, do I think the game is pay to win? No. Do I think it's pay to progress faster? Yes. Do I think it's pay to benefit everybody that's on your team in co-op? Absolutely. Do I think the monetization model in the game right now is good? No, I don't. But do I think the game is free-to-play friendly? Yes. Yes, I do. Now, let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section on whether or not you think this game is fair, if they need to change the monetization model, because the more people talk about this, maybe we can finally get it up to Dina, to Nintendo, to everybody. Hopefully they can give us a little bit more leeway when it comes to the monetization model in the game. Well, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks so much for watching this video. Again, let's try to keep this as civil as possible because this was a tough video for me to make. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that button and subscribe to stay up to date on the latest in Pokemon Masters. Okay, friends, I'll see you next time.